Hello student, good morning. Today we are going to see the next topic, nature of heat and work. Last lecture we have seen state function and thermodynamic processes. So today we will see heat and work. See, these both are the form of energy. Okay, we will see the transfer of energy in the form of heat and in the form of work. So first we will see work. Work means what? It is a mechanical transfer of energy from one thing to another. So work is equal to force into displacement. So in mechanics, it is defined as work is defined as the energy by which body is displaced through a distance with application of force. Okay, so work is equal to force into displacement, that is given in mechanics. But in thermodynamics, work is defined as it is a pressure into change in volume. Okay, so energy can be transferred to system by heat and or work. The system will be a volume of gas always in equilibrium. So consider a cylinder with a movable piston. As the piston is pressed, distance delta y, work is done on the system, reducing the volume. So here there is a change in volume from initial to final. So W is equal to minus F, F means force, into delta Y means change in distance, that is equal to minus P into A into delta Y. P means pressure, A means cross sectional area, and delta Y means there is a change in distance. So here work done compressing a system is defined to be positive since delta V is a negative. So here A into delta Y means nothing but the change in volume, that is delta V. So W is equal to minus P into delta V. So here is the gas compressed. So here W is positive. When the gas expands, then W is a negative. So here is a change in volume. So when the gas expands, okay, so there is a change in volume from initial to final. So there is a work done by the system on the surrounding. So that's why it is a negative. So W is equal to minus P into delta V. When the gas expands, then W is equal to negative. When the gas compressed, then W is a positive. So work means, so we will see the work and heat both together. So both are exchange heat with the surrounding. Okay, so both work and heat together allow the system to exchange energy. Heat is the transfer of thermal energy between two bodies that are at different temperature. See, there is a transfer of energy. It is possible when there is a difference between the temperature of the two bodies. If suppose the one body at one temperature, suppose there is a 27 degrees Celsius, and the other body as at higher temperature, suppose it is a 50 degrees Celsius. So here there is a change, or there is a difference in the temperature. So there is a heat transfer from higher temperature to lower temperature. Heat transfer means there is a transfer of energy. Okay, that is a heat. Work means work is the force used to transfer energy between system and surrounding and is needed to create a heat and the transfer of thermal energy. See in the diagram, there is a system and surrounding. Here is the transfer of energy in the form of heat. Okay, and it is also in the form of work. So work that is in the form of pressure into volume. Okay, see in the diagram, there is a energy of transfer in the form of heat and the energy of transfer in the form of work. See, there are some sign convention when there is a exchange of energy between system and surrounding. So here is the internal energy contained in the system, that is denoted with U. So when there is a work done on the system, then work done is positive, or when there is a work done by the system on the surrounding, there is a work done is negative. When the heat is added to the system, then it is considered as plus Q, or when heat is rejected from the system, then it is considered as minus Q. Okay, so these are the sign convention for the heat and work. Next we will see expression for pressure, volume, work. See here the gas cylinder. So first consider ideal gas having definite mass be enclosed in cylinder fitted with weightless, frictionless, tightly fitted, movable piston, and let A be the area of cross section of cylinder. Let the gas expands from volume V1 to V2 against constant external pressure, which is denoted with Px, which is exerted on the piston. So due to expansion, the piston moves upward by distance d. So in this process, the system loses energy to the surrounding. Hence, the work done by the system is negative. See here there is a gas cylinder which is filled with the gas. Okay. Now there is a gas expands. Due to expansion, that piston will move upward side through a distance d. Okay, and that will lose some energy to the surrounding. Okay, so here is the work done by the system. Okay, when there is a work done by the system, then it is considered as negative. See, work done is equal to minus opposing force into displacement. So work is equal to minus F into displacement. Now we know the pressure formula. Pressure is a force per unit area. So force is equal to pressure into area. Now substitute this value in equation 1. We'll get W is equal to minus P into A into del dx. There is a small change in distance. But A into dx is equal to volume through gas expands. Okay. So W is equal to minus P into A into dx. So here volume change or volume through gas expands. So change in volume, that is V2 minus V1. So we can substitute this delta V, okay, in equation number 3rd, and we'll get W is equal to minus Px, that is external pressure, into delta V. There is a change in volume. Okay, so this is the expression for pressure, volume, work. Next we will see sign convention. See, during the expansion, when the gas expands, so there is a change in volume. That time final volume, that is V2, is greater than initial volume. Hence delta V is positive. So work is negative. Thus when the work is done by the system on the surrounding, that is means work of the expansion is taken as negative. Okay, so during the expansion there is a work done by the system on the surrounding. That's why the work is negative. During the compression, initial volume is greater than V2. So that's why delta V is a negative. Hence is a work done is a positive. Thus when the work done on the system by the surrounding, that time work is positive, because here the compression process takes place. Okay, see, these are the some sign convention. Okay, during the expansion it is taken as negative, or when there is a compression is taken as positive. Next term is a free expansion. The free expansion means what? It is a work of expansion in vacuum. When a gas expands in vacuum, there is no opposing force. See, for getting work done, opposing force is necessary. If there is no opposing force, that time work done is considered as 0, because work done is equal to minus P external external pressure into delta V. So here is a no pressure. Okay, so that time P is equal to 0. If P is equal to 0 means work is also equal to 0, means there is a no work done. Okay, so in the vacuum there is a work done is 0. That is called free expansion. Okay, so the free expansion is work of expansion in vacuum. When a gas expands in vacuum, there is no opposing force. So for getting work done on opposing force is necessary. Hence no work is done when a gas expands in vacuum. Such expansion is called as free expansion. Okay, this is about the free expansion. See the next term, concept of maximum work. Maximum work means what? Suppose the process is carried out at constant temperature in reversible manner, okay, by changing the state of system through infinitesimally small steps, in which driving force is greater than opposing force, gives maximum work, is called an isothermal reversible process. If the driving force is infinitesimally greater than opposing force, that time the system will give maximum work. Okay, so there are some conditions of maximum work. In thermodynamic process, maximum work is obtained from system when all the changes taking place in it are thermodynamically reversible. If there is a reversible process, then maximum work will possible. Second condition is change in a state of the system take place in an infinite number of steps. This is second condition. Third one, during the change, driving force. Driving force means what? That is a pressure due to gas is infinitesimally greater than opposing force. Opposing force means the pressure applied by the piston. Okay, if driving force is greater than opposing force, then maximum work will possible. Okay, next we'll see expression for maximum work. So work done in an isothermal reversible expansion is maximum work. Work done in isothermal. Isothermal means constant temperature. Expansion means where the gas expands, where the volume increases from V1 to V2. So consider n moles of ideal gas enclosed in a cylinder fitted with weightless, frictionless and airtight movable piston. Let the pressure of the gas be P, which is equal to external atmospheric pressure, that is P. So this external pressure be reduced by infinitesimally small amount dP and the corresponding small increase in volume be dV. If we decreasing the pressure, external pressure, so obviously the volume will increase. Correct? Pressure is inversely proportional to volume. If pressure decreases, volume increases. If pressure increases, volume decreases. Here we are decreasing the pressure in a small amount, that is dP. So corresponding small increase in volume dV. So the small work done in the expansion process. See here, dW is equal to minus P, that is external pressure, into small change in volume dV. So dW also there is a change in work, okay, in a, for suppose consider in a single step, okay, that's why it is dV. That is equal to minus in bracket P minus dP bracket completed into dV. So here dW that is equal to minus P into dV minus dP into dV. Since both dP and dV are very small, okay, this is for single step, okay, so the product is dP into dV is very small and that can be neglected in comparison with P into dV. So the equation will be dW is equal to minus P into dV. So when the expansion of gas is carried out reversibly, okay, that time there will be a series of such number of steps, okay, series P into dV terms. So total maximum work can be obtained by integrating above equation between limits volume V1 to V2, okay, So where the V1 is initial volume and V2 is final volume. So here, after integrating the above equation number 2 with limits V1 and V2, you will get this expression. W maximum is equal to integrating dW equal to integration with V1 to V2 into minus P into delta V. See in the equation number first. So for n moles of gas, PV is equal to nRT, correct? This is ideal gas equation. So P is equal to nRT upon V. If we substitute this P value in equation number 1, we will get W maximum is equal to minus nRT integration with limits V1 into V2 dV upon V. So after solving this equation, finally you will get this equation W max, that is maximum work done, is equal to minus nRT log V2 upon V1. Okay, so W maximum equal to minus 2.303 nRT log V2 upon V1. So this is the isothermal expansion. Okay, so this is expression for this maximum work, correct? Now see, this is the equation W max is equal to minus 2.303 nRT log V2 upon V1. So for isothermal expansion, Boyle's law is applicable. Hence, P1 into V1 is equal to P2 into V2. So that is V2 upon V1 is equal to P1 upon P2. So instead of V2 upon V1, we can also write P1 upon P2. Okay, by applying this Boyle's law. Okay, so W max is equal to minus 2.303 nRT log P1 upon P2. That is in the form of pressure. Okay, so there is a two formulas of this maximum work done in terms of volume and in terms of pressure. Okay, so this is about the maximum work. Okay, so this is the expression for isothermal reversible expansion. Okay, you will get this maximum work done in this form, which is the isothermal reversible expansion. Okay, work done in an isothermal reversible expansion. So this is about maximum work. Next lecture we will see next topic. Okay, thank you.